Ma, do you have hydrocot?
Hospital Abule.
Because he needs an injection now.
We don't have.
Jesus. Okay, well, I have 2 epinephrine in the bag in the lodge. I'll go get it. Let's take him to the ward. He needs some oxygen. Please grab his leg. Ma, do we have some oxygen, please?
We don't have.
Ma, you don't have? Jesus Christ. What do you have in this hospital, for God's sake?
Chelsea.
This is serious.
Kisora mi di gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ need ni.
If he doesn't get it, he might die.
I said we don't have. What's your problem? Why are you speaking English?
Ma'am, even with the epinephrine, we still need to give him some glucocorticoid and some anti-histamine through an IV to help inflammation in his air passage.
What are you going to say, gbogbo yin? Are you deaf? Can't you hear me? I said we don't have. They've not brought supply. What else do you want to hear?
Mommy.
Kundusi ire. Yeah, kudos to you, ma. Like, honestly, the energy, the vibe, every word comes with actions. Like,
I really celebrate every crew, the actor, the director of this fantastic movie.
Pray
the
movie.
Yes,
honestly,
Pray the movie. Before we go into Pray the movie, let us introduce ourselves and tell them that this is another edition of Screen Time and Story Highlights, where we bring to you some relatable plots and some elements of realism. Yes, realism. My name is Temitope Olaniyan, aka SOT.
And my name is Esther Ifeoluwa.
Yes. Welcome again to Screen Time and Story Highlights. This time around, it is Pray the movie, a movie directed by Evangelist John Oguntuashi, and also by this Impact Global TV. Yes.
Okay.
So we just have to take you there. I need to be straight and forward. You have to carry you and reach there.
I know for those that have watched the movie, you will still remember this scene, how energetic it is, and
yes,
how the conversation keep going.
It's really energetic. And I must confess to you, everybody, you be old man, or you be young person, or you be ritual, so you be babalawo.
Yes, ritualist, of course.
If you watch this movie, you have to take something out of the movie.
It for sure. You have to take something out.
And even those babalawo, you go see, what they will take out, maybe even their charm. Jesus.
Yes, for sure.
So I must tell you guys that if you haven't seen Pray, go and see Pray.
You really need to see it.
The first thing I'm going to first say about this is that God has sent you anywhere you are going, either as a young person, in academics, in your workplace, in ministry, to go there for a major assignment. Yes, it is for a major assignment. You are not going there to go and flex. Yes, you are going there to go and serve God in maximum capacity. That's what I believe, and that's what I stand for any day, anytime. I don't know about you, my sister.
Yeah, of course, you are very right. And to even buttress that point, even sometimes when it's out of our will, I was saying something about Temi. Is it Temi Abi Toluwanimi that changes her name to Teminimi because of what happened? Then I said there's a Bible verse that I love so much, which says that all things work together for good for those that love the Lord and according to his purpose. So even if bad thing happened to you, probably someone died, someone you love, though I've not experienced and I didn't pray to, but it doesn't really mean that God does not want the best for you. He said, I know the thought I have towards you. Because if a Christian die, it should be something to rejoice about, that that person, that soul is safe internally. In fact, devil doesn't even have any. But when it now comes that, okay, this person that you feel that God has done bad to you, it doesn't necessarily mean that, because God did not do evil. Rather, he saved that soul forever. And that's not the reason why you should not say you want to take your life into your hands.
It's when you remember this song by Shola.
Never. So the end goal is good.
So, and I'm going to...
And sorry, I'm very sorry to cut you in. And one of the things we even discover is that no matter how you try to say you want to take your life into your hands, God still have his way. It shows his sovereignty, because if he actually has his life in his hands and he can control it, he's not supposed to be transferred to that or posted to that village particularly.
Yes,
He's
yes,
not
yes,
supposed to,
yes.
because he tried, even his dad tried, they tried as much as possible,
To
but
no avail.
it's because God is still
Has a
God.
plan. God
And
has a
then
plan.
it takes charge, he ruled like he is God indeed.
Yeah.
That's just the point. So the first thing is that we shouldn't say because bad thing happens, life or someone died, and that's why I need to go back. That's why I
Yes.
don't serve God, or that's why God stopped being God.
Mhm.
That's one. Two, the next thing is that no matter how you try to say you want to take your life in your hands, it's still in God's hands, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
God will always be God.
Yes, I have to wear my glasses to see my points. You know. I'm going to tell you that life is not simple.
Yeah,
Life
of course.
is not physical.
Like,
Life is 100% spiritual, and life is complex. So you cannot live a complex life with a physical eyes. I have to wear I have to wear my spiritual glasses to say all these things.
Like
Life, so you have
is it
to.
Maker in the
It's not really that you're talking about in a movie. So life
Okay.
is spiritual. So you are going on an assignment to an unknown village. You say, if you look at the trailer very well, they say, ìlú ńlá ni olú ìlú, ó sì pẹ̀ka àwọn ìlú kéréje ní ìlú mìíràn. So all those kind of thing, you are going to that kind of a place.
Yeah.
And you should know that you should not go there. O gbọ́dọ̀ dira, má dira o. Ó pa ẹ́. So you have to
Oh my God.
you have to dira to go into such places. And going there, it's an assignment-based journey. You should not go there and go and slack down. Look at it. The person that lived his life in simplicity and simple, he actually faced he danced to the tune, and it was the one that even saying that life be like ice cream, leave camp before it melts. While that quote is something that is interesting and is scintillating, he couldn't stand to tell the story that comes after it, because life, it is something that we have to fight dearly for, because you cannot tell me now those things that happens now, all those people that did all those things now, they might later come into the light of God and they now say that they have repented, God will forgive them, and that person now. So let us know what we are doing as Christians and be very intentional every step of the way.
Then another point I really just want to pick from that is that the power of the devil is overrated.
Yes, so
the truth is that he had power, no doubt. I'm serious, because if he doesn't have power, that charm that killed those nurses wouldn't have killed them.
Yeah.
And of course, it's darkness power. You understand? And I hope we know that power, it is not the one Femi Bile.
Yeah, Femi
Adegbile was worshiping. The priest in the film was actually worshiping.
Babalawo.
Yes, it is not even that. So it is just overrated. Yeah. Jesus has won that, and of course know that. But I'm not saying that they are not in existence or they are not working, but it is overrated. Means that they might just guess. They don't have the accurate word.
Yeah.
Because he said that it is this that is causing this and this. At the end of everything, it's just a person who is bitter. Because of what happened, that is taking revenge.
Yeah.
And he even has nothing. He didn't even take power from that God.
I think he's another. No, he got the power from one of his friends.
His friend, not even the God that they are serving, or they are even ascribing power to.
So I must tell us again that the film PRAEY cuts across several spheres of society, medical, academics, servitude, service. Even in governance and government, cuts across all those places.
All those places.
So when you look at it, even in the governance of the king, in the
the king himself,
there are some things that the king do not support. For all these things, you can see that there's one strong factor that is present: the presence of light in all these things.
Of course.
When you look at the presence of that the character played by Bro Philip played the character of bringing light into that town.
And I must commend. That's my first time of seeing him doing a positive role. I must just confess, and he did it well. I love it.
I like the fact that the directors they are not giving into the stereotype of this person knows how to play bad guy.
Let's just leave him in that role.
So there are some people that you haven't even reached their potential enough that you can still stretch them to the fact that they will do something better for God. So kudos to everybody that worked from the set design to the makeup
the DPO.
Those are the costume.
Yeah.
I must also say shout out to that DPO. that the people played by that police officer. I mean,
Okay.
he played by
Yes.
Oga. He's not killing cop. So that's the comic relief of the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Also.
of course, of course.
So,
Then another point I just want to raise, I just felt that this was laid in my mind, in my heart, and I feel that we need to we need to say it, that God doing miracle is not just in the Bible area.
it's still very, very present.
It's still very present. All you just need to do, and it not necessarily has to do with maybe you are an apostle,
Yes.
you are a reverend, you are a prophet, or you don't have to take a position in the church. No, it's just you being a Christian, serving God diligently, and obedience to His word. So when you pray consistently, there's a power you generate within yourself. Then when there's a need for it to come to work, it will be activated, and then in fact you'll be surprised to see that, oh, this can happen through me, because it's not you, it's actually God through you.
Yes.
So look at the way bro Philip, I've forgotten his name in the film, but we know bro Philip, the way he prayed for that young man, young boy, and he came back to life. At first it looks like it's not going to happen, but it later happened, and then you see God was glorified. Even when they were not in their is it campus, or what will I put it, their lodge, they took that child there, and then he revived. So it's just that whatever you are doing, just keep consistency. There's a power you are generating unknown to you, and when it's time for you to use it, you will see the glory of God.
So it is better you start praying before you become a prey.
Yeah.
So in that light, we are going to draw a curtain for this episode of Screen Time and Story Highlights. So I bet you, if you are yet to see that movie, Pray, go and see the movie. It's going to teach you a whole lot. It will cause something in you to pray. It will cause something in you to realign for God and keep your fire burning. You cannot go to a strange land and expect not to go there with the fire of God and expect that everything will go in order. They will consume you. You become a prey. So for your information, Toluwa Nimi, Timiko Nimi,
Toluwa Nimi, yes.
So
everybody, we are of God. And
so you guys, don't forget, I need to give you all some glucocorticoid and some antihistamine through an IV to help reduce the inflammation that is running in your air passages.
Please don't forget to pray, so you will not become a prey.
Yes, life be like ice cream. Lick 'em before it melts. Shout out.
Pray before it's late.
Bye. God bless you.
Bye.
Double now.